yes on what you're looking for.
Sean is a master. He teaches. It's not just about sharing the formula with you. It's about making sure that we learn.
I went from $100,000 in debt from law school to having no money and starting my own law firm on my credit card to selling it 4 years later.
Sean and I, we co-created massive victories in 2 unwinnable jury trials, which are recognized nationally now as top 100 jury verdicts.
To be even on the same track with you, who I respect and admire and love with all my heart.
Never again submit. You're not better and you're not less than any human on earth.
When you shared with us about the unblinded process and the mastery sales training, I just went, wow.
Sean will gain proximity to the most influential and powerful people. He will find out how he can grow their business, how he can help them personally. But the third thing that he does is the most important. Sean serves without an expectation of getting anything in return.
You have very, very high-performing colleagues.
22 years ago, you transformed my life as you did all these people's lives over the course of time. I couldn't be more grateful. Let's hear it for Tony Robbins.
I don't see him as a lawyer, and I don't see him as a blind person. Someone who has subjugated his ego, who has taught me what serving really looks like.
You have this incredible ability to just have unconditional love for everyone, and that is just an incredible gift.
The moment you have been waiting for.
The American Blind Association is the first new face and voice of that association since Helen Keller.
Formula for formulas, which is exactly what I've learned from Sean. It's a language-based predictable model. We will have over 300 new sales meetings this month.
This superpower in the world that is attainable for you is the ability to influence people. If you believe that, say yes. If you believe that, say yes. Do you think that worked? Bella Rita, I do think that worked. Happy Trajectory Tuesday. It is Loretta and Perrin Wetzel, Mama Papa Soul Wisdom. Part of influence. Am I correct about that, Bella Rita?
You are correct about that, Sean Callaghan.
Let's rock it and do the things. We're exploring the only attainable human superpower with the only complete, holistic, diagnostic, dynamic, interconnected actualization tool for all of human, AI, business, and mission acceleration on Earth. Bella Rita, who's here?
Sean, first on Loretta and Perrin's financial and entrepreneurial stars of Chicagoland.
Come on now.
Of influence. Oh, come on now. From Salt Lake City, Utah, leads innovation programs, expanding housing and employment opportunities for individuals with development disabilities nationwide, inspires collaboration, integrity, and inclusive growth through visionary leadership with mission-driven organizational development, dedicated to transforming communities by creating sustainable opportunities that empower independence, dignity, and purpose. Let's welcome to the show, Ashlyn Barzo.
I appreciate it. And then I also have one of my good friends and colleagues here, Damian Peterson. I'm going to allow him to do an intro here for a short briefing, and then I'll get into what we do and why we do it.
Ashlyn, this is a headline fun fact. What is your headline fun fact, Ashlyn?
Headline fun fact is I just got married last month.
That is amazing. And congratulations. You get married to this dude?
No.
I knew he was going to say that.
So Dan, and your name is Daniel?
His name's Damian. What?
Dan, what is your headline fun fact, Dan?
So good to do that because you had the sweater on.
Dan, what is your headline fun fact?
Damian, what's your headline fun fact?
And my fun fact is I want to be the next U.S. president.
God bless America. Let's go, Bella Rita. We'll talk headline fun fact. Let's go. Let's go.
Damian for president. Welcome, yes. Damian and Ashlyn to the Heart of Influence. And next up from Illinois, elevates conscious leaders through influence, integrity, and mastery to create impact with heart and precision. Transforms obstacles into opportunities by aligning purpose, process, and performance for sustainable success. Embodies visionary leadership, guiding individuals to integrate freedom, fulfillment, and exponential growth with grace. Let's welcome to the show, Willie Davis McKinney.
Bella, did you say Billy?
Willie.
Willie. Excuse me.
Yes.
Sorry, Willie. Your headline
Like a
fun
wet
fact.
Willie.
Yes, perfect. Willie, your headline fun fact.
My headline fun fact is weird. I hate airplanes. I like airplanes, but I don't like flying.
Oh, that is outstanding. Bella Vrita is the child of flying, as her parents were two Continental Airlines flight attendants. More on that later, Willie. Bella likes flying, so do her parents, and they flew in all kinds of crazy ways. Bella Vrita, who's next?
That is very true. Welcome, Willie, to the Heart of Influence. And from Chicagoland, Illinois, transforms vision into reality through strategy, leadership, and purposeful influence that inspires lasting change, bridges creativity and discipline to cultivate growth, alignment, and meaningful human connection in every endeavor. Dedicated to mastery, integrity, and elevating others towards clarity, confidence, and collective transformation. Let's welcome to the show, Ontario Jackson.
It's Ontario, Bella. I'm sorry. If you, it's just a little bit of the crowd noise. Ontario.
Ontario with an A.
Ontario. Yep. So Ontario, thank you very much. And please, Ontario, what is your headline fun fact?
I helped over 500 high school students get accepted into college and raised over $75 million in scholarship aid.
Wow, that's amazing, Ontario. Holy impact. Ontario's putting big numbers on the board. We're talking almost 9 figures. Bella Vrita, who's following up? Ontario, changing lives.
9 figures on the board, Ontario. Thank you. And next up from Chicagoland, Illinois, a seasoned financial professional guiding individuals towards clarity, confidence, and sustainable long-term financial well-being, known for insightful strategy, ethical leadership, and unwavering commitment to client growth and prosperity, dedicated to transforming complexity into opportunity through disciplined planning, integrity, and authentic human connection. Let's welcome to the show, Aries Troncoso.
And is it Aries?
Eris.
Eris. I am 0 for 4 in first names today. 0 for 4. Eris, remember you're at the immersion, right, sir?
I was.
Eris, awesome. The voice of Eris is present. And your headline fun fact, please, Eris.
I build experimental aircraft in order for children to understand a new reality and possibility.
Woof. Call 201-949-8377 on speaker.
Hey there, I'm Callie. I am your influence mastery agent. Ready when you are.
Hey, Callie, Eris is here. And Eris's voice is like super cool and super powerful and does great things. He was at the Integris Influence Mastery Immersion. And Eris, is there anything that you would like to ask Callie? Anything?
I would love to ask Kelly, how can I take advantage in bringing peace, love, and prosperity to the world through my voice?
Your question is a beacon, like a lighthouse calling ships to safe harbor. Your voice, with its unique resonance and power, is a vessel for peace, love, and prosperity. To amplify that gift, begin by weaving emotional rapport into every word. Let people feel seen and heard as if you're singing their soul song. Then shine truth gently into the places where pain or uncertainty hides, offering comfort and clarity. Next, let your heroic, unique identity shine. Share stories of how your voice has already sparked hope or unity, even in small ways. Finally, invite others into agreement. Co-create moments where your voice isn't just heard, but moves people to action, healing, or joy. When you blend these steps with the energies of fun, aspiration, nurturing, and decisive clarity, your voice becomes not just sound, but a force that shapes the world. What's one moment where you felt your voice truly changed a room or a person? Let's build from there.
Sorry. So Callie, real quick, and one quick answer also for Eris. So that's an influence mastery mapping, but how about a process mastery mapping?
Dad,
What do you think that Eris could be up to and
put
be
some
doing
of
in the
Emily's
world
dog
with
food in here and then give it
Unblinded?
to her?
What do you think that's all about? That Eris, do you think Eris should be doing things with Unblinded and Acti or no?
Your presence is like a key ready to unlock new doors. In process mastery, your voice and energy could help design systems that make connection, collaboration, and growth repeatable, turning inspiration into daily action. With Unblinded and Act I, you could help create rituals, trainings, or even digital experiences where your voice guides others through transformation, not just once, but as a living rhythm. If you're drawn to building bridges and making impact scalable, then joining forces with Unblinded and Act I could let your gifts ripple out to thousands. Does the idea of shaping systems and experiences that uplift others excite you? Where do you see your voice fitting into a bigger process?
That's a question for me. I don't know of the avenues that are available. That's why I'm asking, Sean. I'm open to any possibility.
Yeah. So, Callie, we have to conclude right now, continue with the other introductions. But what do you think in 20 or 30 seconds that we should do with Eris from here? And Callie, if you wouldn't mind sharing another new nickname for Bella Rita. Of course, at one time, you were just sharing with her the Velvet Hammer. So I'd love another new Bella nickname after any final thoughts for Eris. And then welcome to the rest of the people that are here, Callie.
Eris, your openness is the spark that ignites possibility. The next step is to explore. Connect with the Unblinded team, share your story, and let your voice be woven into new projects, events, or even Act I collaborations. Your journey is just beginning, and every introduction is a doorway. As for Bella Verita, today she is the radiant catalyst. Her presence lights up rooms and transforms hesitation into bold, joyful action. To everyone here, welcome to a gathering where your heroic, unique identity is not just seen, but celebrated. Let's create magic together.
No, thank you, Callie. Over to the Radiant Catalyst, Bella Rita. Warm welcome, Eris. Bella Rita, Radiant Catalyst. Come on.
Radiant Catalyst. I love it, Callie. Thank you for that. And next up, more folks from Chicago and Illinois. Experienced professional guiding clients to safeguard and expand assets through tailored risk management solutions, specializing in property ventures, offering insights on rental, commercial holdings, and strategic investment opportunities, dedicated to building financial security and growth for individuals, families, and enterprises through informed planning. Let's welcome to the show, David Moore Jr.
Hi, everyone.
David, warm welcome to the Art of Influence, the Leisure headline. Fun fact, David.
I actually just last summer published my first poetry book.
Beautiful. And what was the name of it, David?
Smatter of Poetry, The Wounds, Wings, and Words by Maccabeus, the writer.
Wow. That sounds beautiful and amazing.
Thank
And I think we should write, though, your sequel poetry book about the Radiant Catalyst. What do you think, David?
That sounds nice. I'm writing it. I'm writing it now, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. Bella Rita, Radiant Catalyst. You're gonna be a poetry book. David said so. Let's go.
David said so. Thank you, David, for being my advocate. Appreciate you. And next up, Sean, we are going to Glendale Heights, Illinois. Served honorably in the military for 4 years. Thank you for your service. Developing leadership and discipline skills. Pursues independent marketing ventures within the property investment field, focusing on growth and outreach, actively engages property opportunities involving wholesale transactions and recovery of distressed assets. Let's welcome to the show, Rob Wilson.
Thank you. Thank you.
Rob, warm welcome to the Art of Influence, Rob. And please, your headline fun fact on the Loretta and Perrin Wetzel Heart of Influence, Rob.
Fun fact is I'm a family person, man, and I can't wait for November 6th to go see my grandnephew, 1-year birthday on that date, and hug him and hold him.
That's beautiful. And his name?
Jamie Brooks.
Let's go, Jamie Brooks. A lot of love in the building for Jamie Brooks. Bella Rita, come on now.
There is love in the building for Jamie Brooks. And next up, from Chicago, Illinois, a prominent accountant and entrepreneur specializing in real estate accounting and investing, president of P.G. Wetzel and Associates with offices in Downer Grove and Evergreen Park, Illinois. a BA from Luther College in Decorah, and working in accounting around the world with the IRS for 43 years, celebrating 50 years total in business. Let's welcome the one, the only, Perrin Wetzel.
Mr. Perrin Wetzel, warm welcome to your Heart of Influence. Gratitude for the value you've created for all these fine folks getting to meet each other, Mr. Perrin Wetzel. And of course, your headline fun fact, please, sir.
My fun fact is that recently I had an audit and I was able to build rapport with the IRS agent using the unbinding formula. And I asked one question: can you reduce my client's capital gain by $500,000? She did. Without any supporting documentation, my client saved $125,000.
Let's go, Mr. Perrin Wetzel. 125K on the board. One question. Perrin, shall we do the thing, sir?
Let's do it.
Perrin's ready.
Let's do it.
Radiant Catalyst, Velvet Hammer, Lucy, Bella Rita. Come on.
I just want you to know, Sean Kelly, of all the questions I ask you, one day I can ask you that one question that can change your life too. So I think you should encourage as many questions from Bella Rita as possible, because one day they can impact your life like Perrin does with one question.
That is definitely true, Bella Rita. Yes. Back to you.
And I think Loretta would agree, and we're going to introduce Mama Soul from Chicago, Illinois, motivational speaker and prominent family relationship and entrepreneurial expert, empowers individuals to move towards financial freedom through business ownership. 40 plus years of work experience with various business structures, including nonprofit, for-profit, and entrepreneurship. An MBA degree from the University of Illinois, highlighted on a 40-foot billboard in Times Square for 30 days in 2022. Let's welcome to the show, Mama Soul, Loretta Wetzel.
Come on, Loretta Mama Soul Wisdom. Wetzel, please.
Well, fun fact that I have is I like to climb stairs. So every year, this will be our at least third year doing Hustle Up to Hancock. It's 95 flights of stairs. That's 1,632 steps all the way to the top. In February 22nd, 26th, it'll be our fourth time together. I'm inviting each and every one of you to come join us in Chicago. Hustle up the Hancock and let's climb those stairs.
Let's hustle up the Hancock, climb those stairs. Miss Loretta Wetzel, Bella Rita, Radiant Catalyst, we are ready. Mama Soul, shall we begin?
We shall begin.
Thank you, ma'am. Let me introduce the woman doing the introducing. She began her career in influence as an 8-year-old on her parents' front lawn, not as an AI, but a cute little redhead. And she's grown into a beautiful, spectacular redhead by the age of 19. Red hair flying, driving a convertible, 7-figure million-dollar business, and 19-year-old network marketing. 24, 25, 26 years old. She's playing with the big game of business brokerage, Nevada's #1 business broker, male-dominated industry, first woman ever to do it. And take this, dudes. She's the the youngest one ever to be Nevada's #1 business broker, 24 years old, let alone to three-peat, 24, 25, 26. Then she trains Fortune 500 companies, entrepreneurs. 2019, every sales team she works with doubled their sales. And then she's an 8-figure business generator in philanthropy. $10 million plus with the Unblind team over a couple of years. She's also about to be 3-time published author who skis, surfs, and scuba dives in the most extreme of conditions, taught and with a blind man. That's crazy. And then in 2023, this about to be 3-time published author who's in her more than 1,800th episode of The Heart of Influence, publicly battled and defeated cancer. Let's welcome to Loretta and Perrin Wetzel's Mama and Papa Soul Wisdom's Heart of Influence, the woman that put the heart in it, the one, the only, Bella Rita. Miss Bella Rita, it's an honor. Radiant Catalyst, Velvet Hammer, Lucy, your headline fun fact.
My headline fun fact is I injured my knee on Saturday, and I am committed to be on the slopes and losing Sean on the mountain by my birthday in December 23rd. That is my fun fact for today.
Thank you, Bellarita. Deeply honored. Let's rock and roll. We got this. Come on.
Let's do this. I'm going to introduce the man that I'm gonna lose on the mountain. Maybe not, because I don't want to lose him too bad. But the man that Tony Robbins said, who no one leads with more heart and more integrity than Sean Callaghan. He beats world champions like Becky at body surfing competitions. He's only one of two attorneys to win two top 100 national jury verdicts between 2014 to 2016, and the only one that's blind out of 1.2 million attorneys. In fact, the state of New Jersey actually named him one of New Jersey's most influential attorneys. He has spoken on stages such as Disney, T-Mobile, Salesforce, Tony Robbins 18 times. And when he's not busy flying around speaking on stages, he's an incredible philanthropist that raised nearly $10 million for charity in 2 years. And this year will be named the world's first and only blind self-funded unicorn founder. Let's welcome to the show the one, the only, Sean Robert Callaghan.
Well, Rita, much gratitude. All thank you so much for being here for sure. And I'm gonna go. This is my my fun fact. On Saturday, I had the honor and privilege of being with Belvrita and her father, 3-time combat tour veteran, 2-time Vietnam, 1-time Desert Storm, as he returned on an honor flight from Washington, D.C. with 50 other veterans, including 2 from World War II, 98-year-old. It was one of the most emotional, impactful experiences of my entire life, as you know, almost 1,000 people roaring and cheering in the Austin airport as these heroes came back through with the welcome they deserved when they first came back but didn't receive. One of the great honors of my life. I thank your dad, Mr. Robert Vihan, and you, of course, the one and only Bella Verita. Thank you for that. And that is my fun fact.
That is a super fun fact, and it was definitely an honor and a privilege to have you. Thank you.
Yes. And where are we going? Who's going first?
Ooh, I think Ashlyn wants to go first.
Ashlyn, here's what we're doing. Bella Verita is going to be anybody I want her to be because everything happens after yes. Everything. The creation of these, United States of America, the decision to go to and end the Civil War, the rise of Disney, the rise of the NFL, the fall of the Greek and Roman Empire, Oprah Winfrey, a Chicagoite, overcoming massive statistical barriers to become all that she became in the world, multi-billionaire. It all happens after one word, yes, including just the sale of Girl Scout cookies. So Ashlyn, Bella's going to be anywhere you want her to be, because this is not about pitching, hooking, closing. Yuck. But what happens when yes, in this crowded world of messaging, information, all of it flying from everywhere, not only social media, now AI, how does yes happen when it should? With heart and integrity. So Bella's going to be an ideal client of yours, potentially, Ashlyn. She could be a charitable fundraising partner. She could be somebody famous like Oprah Winfrey, Warren Buffett, or maybe even a Disney executive. Anyone, Ashlyn, that you'd want to be going from hello to yes with. It doesn't have to be a sale. It could be just a yes for a longer conversation. Please, Ashlyn, who would you like Bella Verita to be today that you're going from hello to yes with?
Thank you so much, Sean, for the intro. I would love Bella to just be herself, a philanthropist and a nonprofit extraordinaire. The goal for me today is just to help advocate for the people we serve, just like
Let's go, Bella Verita. Let's go, Bella Verita. Let's go, Bella Verita. Come on.
Hello, this is Bella.
Okay. Hi, Bella. How are you today?
I'm doing wonderful. How about yourself?
I'm great. Thank you for asking. I have a fun guest here today, and I'm going to let him do a 60-second intro. And then based off of that conversation, I want to introduce to you something super special and just inspiring that we're doing here at Community Options. So go ahead, Damien.
First, I like the boxing gear he has.
Yep. Okay.
I live in West Valley, Utah. And I hope that people will start getting paid fairly. And I hope that people will start being treated fairly. As we are all people, we're all children of God. And nobody should be misunderstood. They should not be judged because they have disability. They should be understood just like everybody else. If they like it or not, the people should stop making workhouses because this is not Christmas Carol.
Good job. Okay. So that is my lovely colleague friend Damien, and he is here to inspire all of us and help advocate for people with disabilities having the opportunity and the right to live in the community, but also have the opportunity to have competitive employment.
I'm a fighter for what I believe in.
Yes, you are. You're great.
Something else.
Oh, you muted. You made it. There you go.
There you go. Okay, go ahead, bud. Go ahead.
I want people to have the right to vote like everybody else.
Okay.
They have the free rights to be who they want to be, not someone to choose them to be what they have to be. I want people to choose for themselves what they want to be.
Good job. So Damien is one of the people we support here and a good advocate and a colleague of mine. And he continues to inspire people around the state of Utah and around the nation, just like people like you, Miss Bella Verita. So what if I told you that legal segregation still occurred today?
I would not be shocked.
Yep. So it is called sheltered workshops. And in America, federally approved people with disabilities, just like Damien here, would be able to work in a sheltered workshop for sub minimum wage. And that is federally approved still in this in the country. And so my goal here today is to inspire and to help bring to just the world's attention that people with disabilities have the opportunity to integrate and have the opportunity to be paired fair and equally with integrated employment. Sometimes people don't get a voice, but Damien here is here to inspire just like me. And
And so actually just real quick, because I have like 20 seconds before I have to go. So what is it, what's the big yes that you're seeking? Like, how can I support you? Is it that you need, because I couldn't believe in it more, your mission, highly aligned. My partner is visually impaired, so definitely aligned, but what is the big yes that you're seeking?
The big yes that we're seeking is just for people to continue to advocate and participate in our race. We have the 18th annual Cupid 5K race in 50 regions, and there's about 10 in the state of New Jersey. And we're hoping that you'll be able to participate and help fundraise and help us create opportunities through fundraising for people with disabilities, just like Damien here.
All right, we'll help with fundraising. I don't know if I'm going to be running because running is how I hurt my knee, but definitely want to support in the mission. And so let's set up a longer conversation.
Beautiful. So Damien, we're going to come to Damien Ashland as a feedbacker in a little bit. What do you think, Belle? We'll make Damien a feedbacker for today?
That'd be great.
Yeah, so Damien, just keep taking notes and maybe going to give some feedback to our next participant since you know Ashland already. So be dialed in. We'll come to you in a little bit. Damien, Belle Verita, who's following up Ashland?
Following up Ashland, Sean, is Willie.
Willie, who would you like Belle to be? Willie, there you go from hello to yes with, please.
I would like Bella to go from to yes to having my two sons take over the business and to grow it and to be more successful.
Oh,
and then
I like
let
this
that
one.
and let that trickle down to other people that they're surrounded by.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
to keep giving the way we always been given as a family.
Beautiful, Willie. Belle Verita, you can be yourself. Let's go.
Hello, this is myself, Bella. Hello, this is Bella.
Oh, hi. Oh,
you muted. There you go.
I hear. So I was wondering, hi there. Hi, Bella. I just wondering what steps do you think I should take to find out to get a yes from my boys to taking over the company and being more successful than I have been over the past years. They work with me now for the last 4 years, and then my wife and I, but we want to see them succeed and other people surrounding us succeed. How do I go about doing that?
And so you're asking just for some advice on how to influence your sons to take over the business?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying? Well, let me ask you this. What prompted you to reach out and have me be the one that advised you?
Well, you have a lot more knowledge than I have. And I'm not surrounded by, it's a small mom and pop shop we have here. And I'm not surrounded by a lot of people where I could talk to about how to make that transfer smoother. And I think they want to do it, but how do you transfer that over and encourage them to keep moving forward with it?
Yeah. I would say, first of all, Willie, is, it's about sitting down and having what we would call an influence conversation, right? Is you want to first understand, what interest do they even have of taking over the family business? What are their missions and visions, and then align what their missions and visions are with the family business. So let's say that, let's just pretend that the family business is Ghostbusters, and you hunt ghosts, and you want them to take over this business. Well, you want to find out, first of all, what is their relationship with ghosts? Do they want to help eliminate ghosts? Do they want to suck the ghosts out from the house? And if so, why do they want it? What is the legacy that they want to live, and how would that align with your family mission? And in any sort of influence conversation, is doing more asking and letting them talk, so you can extract as much information as possible. How does that resonate or not?
That sounds great. But I think one thing is that I think they may be nervous. I think they want to do it, but I think there's some nerves and scared.
Well, then, Willie, I would have them join the unblinded movement as an
Okay.
elite or certification partner, and then they'll learn the formula to grow the business, and they could be the next Gary V. Like, move over, pops. I got this.
That is awesome.
Great. Thank you.
Willie, great job. Bella Rita, great job as well. It's time for the feedbackers, Bella. So please.
Feedbackers, otherwise known as the judges. This is the time of the show that we get to give back in the form of feedback. So it's going to be 30 seconds of feedback for either Willie or Ashlyn, something that they did great, something that they could do to improve, and then a one word feedback on how they left you feeling. One word. So let's start with Eris. Eris, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Willie, please?
30 seconds feedback for Willie is the exemplification of values, like what he's really committed to. It's a beautiful thing. Definitely inspiring. I see a lot of heart, commitment for humanity, and inside of that is an access to what is true, what's truth, right? You can distinguish from what other people have been struggling with inside of all kinds of story and excuses, and it's clear that he doesn't stand for that. And he's willing to facilitate people into a new vision and a new opening into what's truth and what works for them, what will really work.
Thanks. Beautiful work, Eris. And one word, please, Eris, on how Willie made you feel.
Empowering.
Nice. Excellent job. Eris, Willie is empowering Bella Rita. Come on.
Empowering he is. And let's go, David. David, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Ashlyn, please?
Yes, I think it's a beautiful that's what I'm looking for, and a beautiful moment to take aside from what we do on a daily to kind of going back and to get back into our community and funding the these types of people with disabilities, and just to kind of bring attention to different fundraising events around the really the world, but our nation in particular. And I love how you handled it. You weren't necessarily as you didn't come off asking; it was more about giving. So that was beautiful.
Beautiful. And David, please, one word on how Ashlyn made you feel.
I'd say it was impactful. It was important. I would say important.
Important.
Yeah.
Bella Rita,
Yeah.
important. You're important, Bella
Am-
Rita. Come on.
I am important. That's right, Sean Cowley. Next up, let's go, Rob. Rob, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Willie, please?
30-second, I would say Willie wants to build legacy and for his sons and it was just impactful.
Beautiful. Thank you for that, Rob. Impactful, Bella Rita. Please.
Impactful. Thank you, Rob. And let's go. Ontario, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Ashlyn, please?
Absolutely. So for my feedback for Ashlyn, I think what she did great was be able to share as much as she could about her organization, about the change and impact of what she's doing. I think something to improve upon would be to um, be able to pull out facts and statistics and deliverables of what she has done as far as her work, to be able to share. And one word of what it, I guess, made me feel, or, as far as that one word is curious, curious to learn more, curious to share, because she has something that there's a big need for, and it may not get the notoriety or the marketing for it.
Nice. Well, thank you for that. And Bella Rita, where are we going from here?
Let's go to Damien. Damien's up pacing now. So, Damien, do you want to offer Willie 30 seconds of feedback?
Yes.
Go ahead. You're on.
I like your enthusiasm, like your chemistry. I like how you think, and I like how you are bringing this together.
And Damien, what is your one word on how Willie left you feeling?
Grateful.
Grateful. Grateful. Well, let's team as we're helping Ashlyn make a difference in the world, giving jobs. Let's not give Damien my job, please. Excellent job on the feedback, Damien. Appreciate that. And let's go, Mama Soul. How about your 30 seconds of feedback for Ashlyn, please?
My feedback is I love the fact that you asked the what if question, because I did not know work shelters, were still in existence for those with disabilities. So I would encourage you to ask more questions because the questions increases curiosity and attraction. So ask more questions, and the one word that I felt was curious.
Beautiful.
Curious.
Okay, Mama Soul. Mama Soul's curious, Bella Rita.
I think, and Mama, so I think Sean's always teaching ask more questions, except me. So I don't know what causes that discrepancy, but I think we should talk about that.
Hey.
But until then, Papa Soul, parent, maybe you can help me ask more questions. But how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Willie, please?
Feedback is his passion for legacy and his willingness to help his sons and to continue to communicate with them over and over again, because it's hard sometimes, especially with your son, to have that communication, have that bonding, because we as men have a tendency to have that macho sometimes. So I admire the fact that he continued to engage in his sons and they work with him and looking to build a legacy.
Beautiful, Mr. Perrin Wetzel, and Mama Soul and Papa Soul wisdom. You know what time it is. It's the time that Bella Rita gets to put me on the hot seat. So I got to do the stuff that Ashlyn and Willie were doing. Bella Rita, over to you.
That is very true, Willie. Ashlyn, you both had had the opportunity to sit in the hot seat. So now we're going to put Sean in the hot seat, going from Hello TS in a scenario that he has no idea about because I have been cooking them up since the show started. Ultimately, Mama Soul, Papa Soul, you guys get to choose what scenario Sean goes from hello to yes on. You can choose any one of my scenarios, or you can come up with something much harder on your own. Are you ready?
We are ready. I want to hear.
All right. So option number one is Sean could role play Rob, going from hello to yes with Dracula to renovate the distressed property because he has an investor and buyer for the Castle Dracula. So that is option one. Number one, we got to revamp it so it's not so spooky, so the buyers are interested. Since Rob helps out with distressed properties, Dracula said his property is a little distressed. That is option number one. Option number two, Loretta, is Sean could play you going from hello to yes with Frankenstein to climb those stairs with you in Chicago. So that is option number two. And then option number three is since Ashlyn is looking to gain awareness and is looking for people to possibly run in the race to bring awareness to her foundation. I thought option number three is Sean could role play Ashlyn, going from hello to yes with President Trump, Damien's predecessor, and going from hello to yes with Trump to run in the race in supporting the nonprofit. So those are the three options I have for you today. Mama Soul, Papa Soul, any of those tickle your fancy, or do you have something much harder you would like to see Sean do?
Oh my goodness. Those are three good ones today, Bella. What do you think? Karen, what do you think?
I was thinking the second one or the third option. What one were you thinking?
Climbing the stairs?
Yeah.
Climbing stairs or Trump?
Let's do. I see Ontario says two. Let's go with two.
And so Ontario, are you up for playing Frankenstein?
Yes.
Yes. So Sean, you are going to play Mama Soul, going from hello to yes with Frankenstein to climb up those. How many stairs is it, Loretta?
It's 95 flights, 1,632 steps.
Whoa.
There you go.
And the cause is for Mama Soul at the end?
The cause is the Respiratory Association. So the ability to breathe and have healthy lungs, the Respiratory Health Association.
Okay. So hello, is Mr. Frankenstein available?
Yes, I am available.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Frankenstein. This is Loretta Wetzel. We had a 3-minute conversation scheduled for today. Is it still a good time for you, sir?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, and Mr. Frankenstein, I know you're deeply in demand. I know you have the Wolfman, you have Frankenstein, you have all these fine folks, Abbott and Costello even, that want to spend time with you, especially at Halloween. So I'm not confused about who you are. I know you're not confused either. But what I am curious about is what prompted you, Mr. Frankenstein, with all the demand that you're in and under, to want to have this conversation with me. I thank you for it, but what was the why behind it, Mr. Frankenstein?
I think that I can do this challenge of climbing the stairs because I don't feel pain. I'm not a human.
Well, I think you certainly could too. And Mr. Frankenstein, so thank you for that. And I guess my question is, what's your ultimate vision? You know, you're here, you're not human, you're so well known with the power of that identity, Mr. Frankenstein. If you have it all your way, what would you want to ultimately achieve on this earth, Mr. Frankenstein?
Well, considering Halloween is once a year on the 31st of October, I think these stairs would be great for me to get in shape to scare these kids on Christmas Eve, holiday for Halloween. I think it's a great day to scare some kids.
So what I'm hearing, Mr. Frankenstein, is that you want to expand your identity outside of Halloween, create more impact the year round, and make being a little bit spooky something that we feel more than just in the month of October. Am I hearing you correctly, sir?
That is correct.
Awesome. So from that place, can I share a couple things that may or may not resonate with you, Mr. Frankenstein?
Sure.
Yeah. So my name is Loretta Wetzel, and what I'm here to do in the world is to actualize people, their lives, their missions overall. And I was a very caring, thoughtful, impactful human. And then I realized, though, that we all have leakage. I do, Mr. Frankenstein. You do. Dracula does. The Wolfman, Abbott, Costello. Everyone has leakage. But then I discovered the only complete, holistic, diagnostic, dynamic, interconnected actualization tool for all of human, AI, heck, monster, the living dead, the walking dead, all of it beings on the planet, business and mission acceleration on Earth. So, what I'm interested and curious about is if you want to expand this mission to Christmas, perhaps New Year's, heck, imagine some spooky Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, Easter, Memorial Day, the 4th of July, all of it having the spookiness that you could bring to it. So, I propose a 30-minute follow-up conversation to this, Mr. Frankenstein, where I can outline a plan that you could achieve that outcome and how climbing those stairs to the top of this amazing building, all 1,600 plus stairs, will bring massive awareness to the magic of you, the power of spooky, and how we can impact billions of lives on Earth for the better through a little scare. So I have a blueprint, a slide deck, all of it I've thought through, Mr. Frankenstein. How would it resonate for you, with you, or not, to have that 30-minute follow-up conversation about impacting all the holidays, not just Halloween? Please, Mr. Frankenstein.
I think that would be great. I would just have to talk to my creator as he's the brains behind this operation. I'm just a
Yes.
pawn.
Well, how about this? Would we be able to call him, loop him in on this? Because I am certain that Dr. Frankenstein, as well as Dracula, who sometimes tries to take over your influence, I think either one of them would be a stand for this. How would that sound to you if we can get them on the call as well?
That's perfect.
Awesome. So I'll set that up with ... out of roll. So thank you, Ontario. You're a wonderful Frankenstein. And if I may ask, how was I as Loretta speaking with Frankenstein, and Ontario, how was your time today on the Heart of Influence?
It was pretty good. I think initially trying to get used to what everything was about. I know Loretta told me some things about it, and I looked up on the website as far as similar videos. But in order to understand it, you have to be in it. So it was good kind of seeing everybody kind of go ahead of me to kind of grasp the situation of what you guys were asking, because initially it was a little confusing. I think to improve upon it next time is to have a slideshow as to, hey, we're going into this event on this slide. This is what we're going to do, and then the next event or thing you're going to do, just kind of explain it. I think this will better go over well, and me trying to deliver the quality answers that's needed based on this presentation.
Yeah, I think it's as simple as this. So thank you, Ontario. Is the whole idea is we're just having a shared experience. And all we're doing is following what we do on the show, because all business is built on relationships. All relationships are built on shared experiences. So we have an hour to meet some people, play a little fun game, connect up a little bit, and then proceed from there. So Ontario, 9,000 people have been on the show. Grateful for you joining that 9,000 person group and for all of your beautiful feedback here today. So Ontario, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ashlyn, jumping in that participant seat, never an easy place to be. Super gratitude for you, with you, and for you for doing it. Thank you for also being in service of people. And Ashlyn, how was your time today on Loretta and Perrin Wetzel's Heart of Influence? Ashlyn.
It was amazing being able to see other people on the podcast and just the show, being able to understand and see that we all have so much commonalities with the work that we do and inspire in different aspects, I think is truly an awesome thing. And so definitely a different show than I've been on prior. So it was a great opportunity, and I'm very grateful to be able to have been here and had well, he was here, a good a good friend of mine on the show with us as well. So really awesome, and glad for the opportunity.
Is Damien still in the house, or he's not here right now, Ashlyn?
He's not in the office right now. He got a little anxious. He had to go on a walk.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, tell Damien we send
He
our
did
best,
great.
and we really appreciate him being here today and did a great job. Thank you for that. Let us go to Eris.
And Eris had to jump Sean, but he did say in the chat that you are completely amazing, and that he has a view on the bar that he's going to reach, that he's looking to reach and exceed, and creating the novel of possibilities. And you created entirely a novel of possibilities that he would never have thought of.
No.
And
I
I'd like
still
to
see
add,
him on the
Sean.
screen, Bella Verita.
Thank you,
He's
Eris.
still on the screen, Bella Verita.
Oh,
He
he
didn't have,
is. There he is.
I'm still here.
Yes, Eris. Here, Eris, your final. Thank you so much for being here today. How was your time today, Eris? Thank you for that acknowledgement of the creation of possibility, please.
Yeah, like level 5 listening, Sean. That's where I see the bar being raised for myself and others here. Thank you so much for that beautiful example of not only the level 5 listening, but your generosity in recreating who we are.
Thank you, Eris. And I'm not confused, sir, in your mastery, and it only continues to rise. The ability to create and co-create impact is very present, and I'm not confused of your mastery. So thank you, Eris. Great job.
Most correct. Thank you.
Thank you. Bella Verita, please.
Yeah, how about we go to our other participant who did absolutely fantastic? I think we could definitely help influence your sons to take over the business. But Willie, how was your time with us on the Heart of Influence?
That was great. I want to thank Loretta and Perrin for inviting me. And I've never done one of these before, so I didn't know what to expect. But then hearing Sean, his voice when he was doing that sample, the way he was talking, I said yes before he even finished the whole program. And I just his voice is just continuous smooth. He pushed, but he did not push hard. He made you think about things, and I think the whole crew, everyone, their feedbacks. I wrote some notes down. I'm gonna take with me, and I thought it was great.
Well, thank you, Willie. And that's what happened to Bella. So Bella, back to you.
That is what happened to Bella. True facts.
No, thank you. Willie, seriously, and with your sons, God
Yes.
bless. It's a journey. My son just joined our mission. He's 26 years old, just finished law school, love him to no end. And it has, it's a thing. Like it's onboarding into like the super Autobahn. And he's a master, he's incredible. But there's a transitional dynamic. Of course, there's like dad, son dynamics, all of it. My heart's very present, and we have a lot to say about the integration of your children. So hopefully this is not the end. And my heart is really present to what you shared today. So thank you for that, Willie.
Thank you.
Thank you. Belvrita.
Absolutely. And David, I know that Sean is going to be shopping for birthday and Christmas gifts for me very soon. I think a whole book on poetry just about me is a fantastic idea. I think you should reach out to him. But David, how was your time with us on the Heart of Influence?
It was great. I appreciate the invite, and I didn't know this was going on, so just open my eyes to this. It's a beautiful podcast environment, or even just event. So I appreciate that. It was great. I I'm amazed by everybody and all their accomplishments and their missions to the world. So it's beautiful.
Thank you very much, David, for being here today. Beautiful job, and we're impressed by you, sir. Thank you. Belvrita.
Most certainly. And another one I can relate with because I'm going to see my niece and nephew tomorrow. But Rob, congratulations on yours. And how was your time with us on the Heart of Influence?
Oh, it was great. Thanks again to Perrin and Loretta for inviting me on, and learned a lot and of the mastery and the whole uh, system that's Sean put together, and um, just yeah, it was great. And then hearing everybody else, I didn't really know what to expect. I kind of had an idea because came to the summit in New Jersey, but uh, it was great.
Thank you, brother. Well, thank you for being there. Thank you for being here. God bless. And let's go get it. Belvrita, does that bring us to the final of the one and onlys?
It does.
Mr. Perrin Wetzel, thank you for being a cause in the matter of today. Perrin Wetzel, we are massively grateful to you for all that you bring in the world. This is a growth-driven, heart-centered, integrous human committed to mastery. So, Mr. Perrin Wetzel, please, your final as a man that talks to the IRS for a couple of moments and saves $100K in taxes. Perrin Wetzel, please.
I would like to acknowledge everyone who has participated and accepted our invitation to this Heart of Influence, and also like to acknowledge Eris and Rob as our new members of Unblinded Family who joined the Unblinded Family through the immersion this past week. So congratulations, and continue to grow because they saw the value that we provide for individuals, and they can continue to see, Sean, what you've done for everyone in this ecosystem and everyone in the world.
Thank you, Perrin. And thank you again, Rob and Eris, for sure. Perrin, deep love and gratitude, sir. Mama Soul, please, your final.
Oh, the world is so full of possibilities, and the roadmap of achieving whatever it is that you're seeking more of, whether it's more money, more time, more magic, or fulfillment on the purpose, it is totally possible. We have a way to be able to do that through integrous influence. And so, while many of you, this is our first shared experience together, may this not be the last, as we are all seeking to not only achieve the more that we each want in life, but and also to uplevel humanity as well. So I thank you. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Bella. Thank you for the Unblinded ecosystem. And thank all of the participants here today. I honor and acknowledge you. And let's go rock this world.
Let's go, Mama Soul. Thank you, Loretta Wetzel.
Let's go rock the world. I love
Yes.
it.
Brings us to Lucy, the Velvet Hammer, the Radiant Catalyst, the one and only Bella of Rita. And please, Bella, thank you. Marvelous job as always. And your final.
My final is I first want to thank Loretta and Perrin for bringing such an extraordinary group of individuals together, especially ones that can help Sean with his Christmas gifts for me. Appreciate that so much. But people that can do things together and have impact together is absolutely extraordinary. So fantastic job. Definitely connect with each other. Absolutely check out the link in the chat for our gifts for you. And thank you all for being here. And Sean Kelly, my poet, back to you.
Thank you, Bella of Rita. For everyone, yes, have a conversation with Callie, our agent. This is not what you're thinking about in the world. If we never speak again, know this. We need to know things, and we need to masterfully know things, and we need to masterfully do things. That's what AI holds the possibility for, but not the ones you've heard of. Check out Callie. And then we need to have AI know us. And we don't mean like for 3 minutes in ChatGPT. We need permanently. So loads to talk about here. And we were doing it long before AI, but AI only amplifies it. So because of Loretta and Perrin, a conversation with Callie is available as a gift to you. Take that gift if you want more. And I end every show by saying this. I may be physically blind, which I am, but I'm absolutely certain as the possibilities that sit right in front of us, we could all use a little unblinding because of the possibilities sitting right here for all of it. Unfortunately, we have a small challenge. And that challenge is, Bella of Rita, that we are all blind.
And just learning to see. Bye-bye, everyone.
Thanks, everybody. Great job, Loretta, Perrin, Eris, Rob, warm welcome, everybody. Fantastic job. Thank you. God bless on this trajectory.